Hi, I'm Chip Ingram, and I'm really privileged to get to spend the next month with you. And we're going to talk about something called overcoming emotions that destroy. And we're going to learn that all of us deal with anger and guilt and shame, and we do it in different ways, but it's just a part of life. It's part of being human. And I remember the very first time speaking on this, and I did it on a radio call-in. And a lady called in, and I talked about overcoming emotions that destroy and described how anger plays its way out in various ways with various backgrounds. And the lady called in tears, and she said, you know something, I listened to the Untitled series, and I've read the book, and I just have to tell you, I'm so ashamed, and I can't tell my name, but I've been abusing my kids. I was abused, and I've been abusing my kids, and I have these outbursts of rage and anger. And I've now understood why I get angry. I've gotten tools from you in this series about how to deal with my anger, and I want you to know that I'm not abusing my kids anymore. And I just got to tell you, thank you. And I'll never forget driving back over the hill. I live in the Silicon Valley, and I was doing a radio call-in deal, and I was driving back over the hill to my home, and literally tears coming down my eyes, thinking to myself, how we all deal with anger, and then the feelings of shame or guilt or pain. And some people blow up, and some people stuff it down, and we're going to learn some people kind of leak it on the sides. But the Bible is very clear. James writes to us, and he says, my dear brothers, let everyone be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. For the anger of man does not achieve the righteous life that God desires. See, the fact of the matter is I get angry, you get angry. In fact, I made a little list here. As we get started, have you ever gotten angry when someone treated you unfairly, or you felt like you were blamed and it really wasn't your fault, or you were ignored or misunderstood? You felt entitled to something and yet you didn't get it? You were criticized, you were teased insensitively? How about when someone invaded your space, or you didn't feel safe, or you got angry just because you were down in self-pity? I mean, those are all normal things that we go through. The issue is not if you're going to get angry. The issue is, how do you deal with your anger? In fact, in our next time, we're going to talk very specifically not only about what anger is, but how to deal with it, but let me give you a definition for anger that might be just a little bit different. Anger is neither good or bad. It is a charged, morally neutral emotional response of protective preservation. We're going to learn that God gave you this emotion of anger to protect you and to protect others. But like everything that God gives us, it can be turned for evil. And for many, anger is a huge problem. There is hope. We're going to talk for the next month about how you can overcome the emotions in your life that destroy.